The goal today is to create a variety of greens using the primary colors yellow and blue to make greens. And then also making some of those colors lighter using white. Now, when you pull your paint over, remember we're laying it on its side and we're going to pull it to the middle like a snowplow. But today we're not going to be washing our paintbrush, okay? And it's possible to actually keep your paint very clean looking, okay, by just pulling from the edge, okay? Now, my paintbrush was dirty that whole time, and if I would have taken with a dirty brush and blobbed it right down in the middle to get some of that blue, I would have had a dirty blob of that green in the middle. So we're gonna be pulling from the side today. So watch me do it. I'm gonna lay my paintbrush on the side and pull it off towards the middle. And I want a nice blob, okay? And then I'm gonna kind of wipe my paintbrush dry. And now I'm going to pull it over, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is lay it on its side, okay? And I'm going to not dunk it in the middle because that would make a dirty blob of blue in the middle, okay? But I'm just gonna pull it from the edge and notice how I didn't make this dirty, okay? And then I get to mix this together, okay? Now remember, when we're mixing today, we're not doing that stirring motion. We're just kind of always pushing it towards the middle and kind of blotting it. And I have a lovely blue-green, okay? A blue-green is a green, but it has a little bit more blue to it, okay? But it's a green. I could even make it more of a blue-green. I'm gonna pull over some blue. Notice how I didn't grab it from the middle, but from the side. And I'm, again, mixing it, keeping it in the middle. And then when you're happy with your color, you're going to paint in the leaf, okay? Any leaf of your choice. Now I want you to start by painting the outline of your leaf, okay? So I'm going along the edge, use plenty of paint, okay? I'm going to start back here again, going along the edge, trying to get that kind of zigzagged edge, okay? It's got kind of a sharp, serrated edge to it, kind of like a knife. And after you've outlined it, then you can go back and paint it in. Now, we're going to be doing something special today and scraping away the paint with a tool. And so you want to be putting your paint on plenty thick, okay? So notice I'm always going back here and I'm getting more paint. Okay, I've covered it all in, nice and thick, okay? Now, I don't want to just lay my paintbrush on the table and get the table dirty. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your paintbrush in here, okay? But I'm going to flip it upside down this time and just put it in there. You know what? Changed my mind. Let's put it this way so it doesn't topple over. So bristles down. Then you get to use this tool, a fork. And I'm going to first go and I'm going to use the handle of it, and I'm gonna just scratch into it, removing some of the paint, making a line down the middle of my leaf. And then I can switch it over to this end and I can just press down and drag away and create kind of the veins of my leaf. It also gives it a nice texture. So I can scratch to the edges just like that. Pretty cool. And I am done with one leaf, okay? Then I'm gonna put this tool down, okay, on my table, doesn't get super dirty, and I'm going to keep painting. This time I'd like to have more of a yellowy green, so I'm going to pull some yellow over and some green this time. Notice I'm doing it kind of off to the side and kind of mixing it. And I'm going to paint in this leaf, and notice, what do I do first? Am I painting the inside or am I painting the outside? Yeah, it's the outside. I better go and get some more paint, okay? Okay, so again, I need to get some more paint here. I don't have very much, do I? It's really thin. So that means I need to scoop up some more and kind of push it along. But should I go to the middle? Ooh, no. That would make it all dirty in the middle. So I want to drag always from the edge. There's that nice bright lime green, just like that, okay? And as soon as you have it painted in, put your paintbrush in your bucket, grab your tool, and start adding some veins to it. Okay, now you can use the tip again, or you can continue with the handle. And this time I just want to individually scratch them. Okay, so the veins send nutrients throughout the plant. I could even make some smaller ones coming off of it. Okay, just like that. And you are going to continue painting in all those leaves. I would like to this time add in some white. So should I dip my paintbrush in the middle? No, I'm going to drag it from the end and stir it up. Oh, a nice light bright green. Again, I paint the outside. Okay. Doesn't matter if I go past the outside, and then I do the inside. Okay. Oops. Lay my paintbrush in here, and then I scrape away. Okay. So I'm going to let you guys be working and painting each of your leaves in with a different green using blue and yellow. Okay. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you're mixing your paints, should we dip it right into the middle? Nope. That would make a dirty, icky blob in the middle. So I'm going to lay it on the side and drag it. Okay. And I'm going to kind of stir or kind of roll my paint off. And then I drag it from the side, not from the middle. Okay. Now, again, you're supposed to use it blotting motion, but I want to show you what happens when students stir it. Do you notice what's happening? Where is my paint going as I stir it? Do you notice it keeps getting spread bigger and bigger and bigger? Okay. And my paint ends up just being used really painting this paper. Okay. So we don't do that. Remember, when we stir up our paints, we're always pushing it towards the middle. Okay, I fortunately don't have very much left, okay, using that blotting motion, okay? And if I were to have some white, again, I'm just blotting it, always pushing it back towards the middle so I have plenty to work with, okay? And again, should I ever grab paint from the middle? Nope, that would make it dirty. Instead, I drag paint from the edge and stir it up, okay? Let me show you what happens if you do grab it from the middle. Look what happened. It's all dirty in the middle, okay? So remember, instead, we pull it, and then we use that blotting motion. Have fun.